My people, you see in this life, what goes around comes around. Seriously. You know that when Olori TikTok was pregnant, or when they said she was pregnant, she said that very soon Kabiyesi is going to choose her over Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. And that is because uh, she have twins, a boy and a girl. Even to the point that we heard that she said allegedly that her own son is going to be greater than Tade. You know, when I hear all of that, I was like, what is she up to? That whatever she plans for Queen Naomi and Tade will go back to her and her own babies. That is what I said. Now we are hearing that based on what is going on right now, they say she have cried. She cried her eyes out, telling Kabiyesi that even after giving you twins, yet you still choose Queen Naomi over me. That is what they say she told Kabiyesi. And that was why a lot of people are asking her, how on earth do you expect Kabiyesi to choose you over Queen Naomi? We all know the condition of Queen Naomi's marriage to Kabiyesi and that of Olori TikTok. From the information we gathered, Olori TikTok already have like first and second husband. Kabiyesi is her third husband. That is, if that information is true, because we heard that she have about, is it 2 or 3 kids from different men. And you expect Kabiyesi, who met Queen Naomi a virgin, to choose you because of what? See, I don't even know, because when it comes to beauty, Queen Naomi is more beautiful than you. It comes to fairness, Queen Naomi is more fairer than you. It comes to what? What? Just name it. What is it? Or because of twins? Tade is one in a million, as in, I don't even know how to explain who he is. He's a great child. Do you know what it means to be great? Tade will be greater than Kabiyesi. This Kabiyesi that you see that is great today, Tade Nika will be greater than him. So you can't just compare him with your own twins or whatever. You know? So right now we are hearing that there was a time that Olori Calabash had something in London. She wanted to go to UK for that program. She begged Kabiyesi to please allow her stay in that house, the house that is causing so much problem right now. They said Kabiyesi refused. Kabiyesi refused, saying that she doesn't want any of his wives to be in that place. And we all know the reason it is so. Yes, so if you don't understand it, I think I do. Unless it's not what I'm thinking. Because to me, I believe that we all know that Kabiyesi loves women. And if any of his wife is living there, it will stop him from going with all these babes. Like the other day, they said he traveled with Christiana, which is Olori TikTok's friend. You know that if Olori TikTok is staying there, or any of the Olories is staying there, Kabiyesi will not feel free to come with that lady. Because that place is not like the palace. Because in the palace, they have different quarters. An Ayaba can come, or Kabiyesi's side chick can come into the palace and stay in her own quarters. You know, waiting for Kabiyesi to call on her to come to the Kabiyesi's chamber. You know what that means. But that place, it is not like that. So maybe the reason Kabiyesi does not want any of his wives to stay there or to be going there is such that if he wants to travel and want to do some stuff, nobody will question him. There will be no form of distraction. Even though we heard that his daughter, Princess Adiola, is staying there with his brother's son and the brother and sister's daughter, I think, that they are staying there. But we know that those ones cannot question Kabiyesi's movement. You know, wife will always be a wife. As long as he paid their bride price, they have some level of rights over him. I said some more. So when Olori TikTok begged Kabiyesi to allow her stay there, they said Kabiyesi refused. And because of the expenses, that will be too much, because they say accommodation is not an easy thing that side. They said Olori TikTok did not attend that program again because of after checking how much she was going to spend in accommodation for few days that she will be staying there and all that is, they said she did not go again. And Olori Calabash have been begging Kabiyesi time without number to allow her back into that place Kabiyesi said no. They said there was a time Igbi traveled to London for a program. For almost 1 week that Igbi stayed there, that place, she was lodging in a hotel. She spent so much money because it's not a child's play. And when they started making so much trouble out of it, Kabiyesi told them that that is his residential area, as in his family house. And they said, if that place is family house like you claim. Okay, there was a time they said Olori Elizabeth went there and spent like 2 or 3 days there. That was when all this problem started. And the Kabiyesi said is a residential, their family house in London. You know, if it is family house, that simply means that all the wives to Kabiyesi should have access to it now. But it is not like that. Now that Kabiyesi wants to give it to Queen Naomi, it is raising so much dust that they said Olori TikTok was crying, begging Kabiyesi, what is it that I have done to deserve what I'm getting right now? Because this marriage wasn't like this. This marriage was not like this. And if you have been following this gist very well, you guys will notice that there was a time that Olori TikTok is the one trending in the palace. Kabiyesi's favorite. If anything happens, she will start crying. Kabiyesi will call her. Kabiyesi will console her. As in, it's all about her then. Other Olories were jealous, but there is nothing they could do. Not knowing she was just enjoying her own time. Because ever since she returned back with these twins, a lot have changed. They say Kabiyesi is no longer looking her way. Kabiyesi is no longer asking her how far. Instead, Kabiyesi started going after her own friend, Christiana. And they say she cried bitterly. But this is what happens when you marry a man who is in love with another. Because when a man truly loves a woman, even if they have issue, even if they went their separate ways and he went and married you, he will still be cheating with that same woman. Have you not seen things like that? I've seen a situation whereby a woman divorced her husband. Her husband later married another woman. The husband started seeing her again. And the second wife was complaining that the wife is cheating, the husband is cheating, not knowing that she was cheating with his first wife. And at the end of the day, because they have children, the man was always saying, okay, I want to go and see my children. But he was going to see his wife. This life self. And at the end of the day, they end up coming back together again because they love themselves. And the second wife now became a victim because the affection and the love that she was getting from the man when they started, she was no longer getting it. So it's not fair. It's not fair to be jumping because you see money or because you see connection and everything. They say right now she's always crying and it's not changing anything. Anyway, that is what we heard. Like I told you, these are all alleged information. I wasn't there when I hear, okay? Always bear that in mind. They are unverified information. Bear that in mind, always. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.